It started out with graphene and then it went to functions. I'm doing FOIL to solve X. Next is the expressions. Now I have to see.
In this problem, they asked us to solve. Yesterday we learned that it might tell you like find the zeros. But that's the same thing as solving. We learned that we have to factor first. Class, let's count the number of terms together. Ready, set, go. 1,
2, 3.
We have 3 terms. Let's make sure that we can use X box. What's half of 4? 2. Let's use X box. Now, I'm already predicting ahead of time. I'm thinking out loud. A times C is 180. I really don't want to deal with that. Okay? So, you can do a different method called chunking. Do you remember when these two have something in common? Do you remember that? Partner A till partner B, what goes inside? Ready, set, go. 9x to the 4th is equal to something squared. You can also do that. Class, what is it? Squared. Right? 3x squared times 3x squared is going to equal 9x to the 4th. What's your favorite letter?
W.
W equals 3x. Let's write this with w's now. So 3x squared to the power of 2 times 3x squared times something. Partner B till partner A, what goes in that blank right there? Class, what goes in that blank? It's got to be a what? A 9. Negative 9 times 3x squared gives you negative 27x squared. And this will be 20. Now let's go back and use our substitution. Instead of writing 3x squared, we're going to write what? W squared minus 9w plus 20. Does that look a little bit more manageable? I think so. Now again, you could have done X box and work with bigger numbers. That's okay. But you and I should come to the same place. Let's go ahead and do our X box. Based off of my work, A times C is what? A is 1, B is negative 9, C is 20. So that'll equal 20. What's your B value? Negative 9. Tell your partner 2 numbers that will multiply, but they also add. Class, what are your numbers? 5 and 4? All right, what combination of 5 and 4? Class, does that work? Yeah, so W squared. Class, what goes in my circles? Negative 5W, yes? So I want to make sure we're clear. We are splitting this term. Do you see that? So negative 5W. And what goes down there? Negative 4W. And then the bottom one. 20. Let's fill this out. Some student was new and asked me, how do you get stuff on the outside of the box? I said, well, you just multiply stuff. What do you multiply? W and W. W times W gives you W squared. W times what gives you negative 5W? Good. Over here? Negative 4. So the stuff on the outside is our answers. Let's write that. Are we done? No. Let's go back to our substitution. We said that every W value is going to be 3x squared. No, that's a bad color. 3x squared minus 4. And this one's going to be 3x squared minus 5. Okay? Now I'm going to draw a small box around this one. This is our answer for factoring. Factoring. That's what we learned last week. This week we learned to solve, and all we have to do now is what? Set it equal to 0. Do you guys remember that? That's a bad one. 3x squared minus 4 equals 0. And 3x squared minus 5 equals 0. Go ahead and take a minute to try to solve both of those. And then we'll continue. Ready, set, go? Okay, so I'm going to add 4. And then I'm going to divide. You have x squared. X squared. It's not writing. Hello. No, I didn't want to write 3x squared. Let's try that again. X squared equals 4/3. We're going to take the square root. As soon as you do the square root, what symbol do you have? Plus or minus. Let's go find another color. Pencil, come to me. So x equals when you have a square root of a whole fraction, you can separate on the top and bottom. Class, what's the square root of 4? Okay, there's something bad. Put your finger on something that's bad. You cannot have this square root on the bottom. So if you pointed to it, that's what you're going to multiply on the top and bottom. This is called rationalizing. We're just going to multiply across. 2 times radical 3. Radical 3 times radical 3 is radical 9. And radical 9 is 3. With your partner now, go ahead and find the other 2 solutions. So we're going to add 5. Raise your hand if you got that. Good. Now what? Divide by 3. And you get what? 5/3. Square root x equals plus or minus rad 5 over rad 3. Yeah, good. Multiply by rad 3 over rad 3. In math, you can multiply times 1 it's going to change the form. Multiply across. Good. Radical 15. Radical 9, which is 3. You cannot divide these because one has a radical and the other one doesn't. Does that make sense? Let me review really quickly. You have, in this problem, 4 solutions. Your 4 solutions are, one is positive, one is negative, and then over here, one is positive radical 15 over 3, and a negative radical 15 over 3.
Missing formulas in life? Problems becoming too difficult to clear? Well then, you need Mr. Math Cleaning Solution. Just spray the liquid formula onto the mess, then wipe it clear, and enjoy the result. Mr. Math. Stay clean and calculated. Order now at www.gpproductions.com and get an additional